Today, I wanted to reflect on how my no consume January is going. And to set it up, I decided in January that I was not going to consume content, right? So not buying things or not having groceries, although I haven't really bought anything and I have enough groceries, but I decided to not consume content for the month of January to just give myself a reset and to just be able to hear myself think again. Um And toward the end of December, I was getting just too caught up in I don't know, I was just watching a lot of YouTube, learning stuff, yes, but just consuming, consuming, consuming all the time. I was reading loads of books. I was just doing all this stuff and not allowing any space for myself to think. So this month has been no podcasts, no audiobooks, no books, no YouTube. Um, I don't watch the news, so that was never an issue. I don't use social media, so that was not really an issue. I have social media and I go on it occasionally to check messages from friends and stuff, but not enough that I even needed to bother to tell people, "Hey, I'm not gonna be on it this month." Um, so that's it. Oh, TV, none of that. Um, so halfway mark, how's it going? I am doing pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing pretty good. The mental space has definitely been freed up. I'm not gonna say that I'm been perfect, and I think that that's really important for myself to remember in the future, and if you're thinking about trying something like this as well, perfection's not the goal. I think it's just reducing and getting like, trying it as well. Just showing up and trying it is helpful. Um, where have I tripped up? YouTube, because it is so addictive, right? When I go in, I have to use YouTube every day. I don't think I'd have had a problem otherwise, but I have to use YouTube every day to upload these videos because that's also part of my January was to not consume, but to create instead. So I'm uploading a video a day. And as I go into YouTube and click on, like upload, before I can hit the upload button or whatever, there's YouTube. And there's so many videos and they know what I like. So it's just like, have you seen this? Have you seen this? Have you seen this? So I would say probably it's been 15 days. I would say probably 5 times that I've clicked on something, mostly shorts, just a real quick thing, like, okay. But there have also been times when I've been very proud of myself that I've clicked watch later, watch later, watch later for actual full-length videos. Will I ever watch them later? Probably not. There's too much in my watch later already, but, that's been the biggest hurdle. That's what's got to me. What else is going on though in my life? Like, what am I doing to fill that time? I'm walking every day. And I didn't intend it this way. I didn't say to myself, I'm going to walk every day. I just started walking every day on January 1st and I haven't stopped because I have the time. And it's now become my anchor to start the day. I wake up, I have my thermos, refillable thermos of coffee. I take that and hit the trail. It's immediate. Up, dressed, coffee, out the door. And that's my first hour to hour and a half to 2 hours of the day, depending on how far of a walk I go, and honestly, woof, amazing. It's been 15 days of that, and it's been amazing. Like, it has been my anchor, my starting point, my reset. I go to bed happy because I know how I'm starting my day. It's outdoor with that walk. So, that has taken up the morning time, which otherwise, I don't know what I would do between 6 AM and 9 AM. Probably just sleep in. But, the walk has been really good. Work takes up the middle, the chunk. I'm working from 9 to 4, 9 to 5, depending on the day. Um, so that's sorted. There's not the urge really during that time to go and do anything. But that 5 PM to 9 or 10, that's been a little bit iffy. It's been a little bit iffy. Um, Sometimes I've been recording YouTube videos. Sometimes I've been editing the YouTube videos. Although these are the reason I make them like this is just to get them out there, and there's not much editing involved. There have been a few creative projects here and there, smaller things. I worked on my puzzle. I finished my puzzle. It is beautiful. Um, but I haven't done much, and I think that's good. I noticed that I am going to bed at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, which in a way is not bad. Like yesterday, for example, I had a work day. Oof, I had a work day. Shattered. Absolutely shattered at 5:30. I'm talking shattered to the point of like I was gonna make dinner, I'm not making dinner. I had popcorn and half a chocolate bar for dinner. That kind of day. And I sat on the couch. I'd already finished my puzzle. I played a little memory game, a little logic game. I've got this little logic wooden puzzle thing. And I wrote a few notes and then I went to bed. And I think that it's probably good. Like that's what we need, what we used to do when we didn't have other things to distract us. After yesterday, my brain needed rest and my body needed rest. And I felt like, okay, kind of bored. There's not a whole lot to do. I'm going to go to bed. Like there was no creating happening yesterday. My brain was already fried. So I just rested. And I think that's so good. If I had been on my consuming month, if I was a regular month where I was consuming, I would have probably read a book to zone out. And that's not bad. It's just that I think sometimes we do need rest. And so I was happy to give myself that. I am noticing that there's a lot of days when I get done with work that I don't have any brain capacity left to create. So, other than these YouTube videos, I don't know what else I will be creating this month. I started out feeling really amazing, like, oh, I'm gonna produce so much stuff. Um, with working a job, I don't think that's necessarily realistic. But I've had a lot of slow moments, and that's what I like too. I've been able to just sit and work on my puzzle and let my thoughts run wild, and that's been okay. Um, one of the things I'm not doing, I almost broke the other day, but I'm not listening to music either outside of work. When I get in the zone at work, I'm listening to music, but around the house, I'm not listening to music. So I just whether I'm doing the logic puzzle or the elephant puzzle, I will just sit and be with it, and that's felt really good. On my walk, I will come home in the morning after my walk, and I'll do stretching. I'll do 30 minutes of stretching, and it doesn't have that same hurry up and rush and get done because I could be reading or I could be watching YouTube or I could be consuming something. It's more of just like, okay, I've got home from my walk and I still have an hour and a half until work starts. Okay, what can I do? It's like, okay, I can stretch. This is useful and it's calming and it's good for me. And I'm not rushing through it. Do I miss consuming content? Yeah, yeah. I miss reading. Um, I'm gonna have to figure out how to go back to that in a balanced way. I miss YouTube as well. There's loads of stuff that I want to learn about right now that I'm having to just wait on, but that's okay. But I think too when I open this back up and I'm allowing myself to consume again, I'm gonna miss the quiet because right now it feels like there's so much time in the day.